Hello and welcome to VRCana, a roleplay adventure. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Danny K. With me are my players, Mendachi. For anyone who's just listening, he did some weird hand movements. Zombie Potion.
Dice Daddy gave Dobby sock.
Mr. Green Elite.
I want waffle fries.
Andy Falco.
Hello, I'm back. I'm here.
And Quasar.exe. What was that?
Helk.
Huh?
Helk.
What?
That's
Huh?
it.
I'm not trying to interrupt you. Huh?
No,
Where we got all the slaves?
Oppression at its finest.
During Pride Month, how dare you?
Yeah, how dare.
I need to interrupt the only queer member of our cast here as often as possible during Pride Month.
You should meet Danny in real life. He is extremely racist and very homophobic.
We are not starting that. We are not starting that
Cancelable
rumor
man,
here.
the most cancelable man on Twitter.
Yep. We are not starting that rumor here. That is not a thing.
Yeah, we're
that's
not.
happening.
We're not because you've seen my
No,
actual
we're
dark humor.
we're definitely
IRL.
not. He's not.
Blink
like
if you need
that.
help, zombie.
Okay. So, quick recap. The players are trapped in a game. They're on a mission to rescue a bunch of people from the Black Bull, a horrible man who has been enslaving other players in the desert oasis of Palm Dreams. They have somehow discovered that there are other people with, we'll say, a similar goal than them, or to them. And they have come up with a plan to lure the Black Bull from his makeshift palace and see if they can take him into custody. I think we're ready. Is that accurate enough?
It seems right. Yeah. We're gonna help people, and we're gonna kill this guy without killing him. We're gonna kill his soul, but not his body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was wondering what would break first.
Mind or your body.
Okay. So Mendachi has done me a great kindness of writing out your guys' plan here, and let me make sure that it's correct here. And that is that Echo is going to play bait with Rex and Olivar assisting him, along with Loco Coco and Pally Din. Is that correct? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I thought Coco or Paladin were going to inform Black Bull of the fact that we exist, but to
Yeah.
bait them. But
Okay.
you know.
Yep. Nope. That's good. I am just confirming. Okay.
Yep.
And then Handuin and Damu are going to have a little rendezvous with Dogma and Delia.
Safety squad.
Yeah? Okay. So let's set a scene real quick here. Yes. So you guys find yourselves in a valley, joined by Paladin and Loco Coco. Really, we only need the valley itself. On either side has two large mesas, about 30 feet high, these large plateaus, and there's just a lot of boulders everywhere that kind of just stacked up through whatever forces of nature would naturally put them there. Otherwise, the valley is a very sad affair. Very dusty, loose dirt. Breeze picks up all the grainy little bits and, kind of makes it buff against your face. In the distance, you hear a screech of some sort of monster. And Rex, yes, you do have your hand up.
The boulder is conflicted about fighting a little girl. That's all I wanted.
I want you to sit here for a second. I want you to feel this.
Put the hat on. Put the hat on and sit on the stool.
Here at MTN, we acknowledge that Nickelodeon does own the rights to Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we do not we do not allow or express the same views as the zombie potion. Thank you.
That's true. I exist on the show, but I am not part of Next to Nothing, so.
Handuin, Damu, I'm gonna put you guys like off the map in a corner. Go enjoy your corner there.
Sick. Let's play flapjacks or something.
I like this corner. It's a
Olivar.
nice corner.
And Rex and Echo.
Meow.
You're there with Paladin and Loco Coco. What do you guys say to him at the moment?
So did you guys like tell them that we're out here? Like,
Well,
are they coming? Like, what's going on
So
here?
he-
What's the plan?
so you guys have all walked out there together. I should be clear. You guys have all walked out there together. You're surveying the area. Loco Coco, he looks at you and says, well, this is it. Well, you think you guys can handle being out here by yourselves till...
Oh, yeah.
I am certain we will be okay.
We could start a campfire. We could sing campfire songs. CAMAFARESONG songs.
Are you trying to get Viacom to sue us?
He's trying so hard.
Loco Coco points to the mesas and says, monsters usually don't spawn up there, but if you need to, that might be the best place to go. It'll take some climbing, but you need a vantage point. Otherwise...
That is okay. I have climbing gear equipped into my systems. I can probably haul 1, 2, or maybe even 3 of us up anything.
The Swiss Army knife of robots.
That's pretty much what I'm going for, yeah.
Yeah, he goes, well, get yourselves prepared. We're gonna head back into town.
Olivar, if you want to get up on that vantage point with your bow and, you know, overlook us here, we'll distract this guy long enough for everyone to take care of everything, and then maybe once it, you know, the heat starts getting hot, you can come down and we can try to like wrap this guy up or something.
Yes, that sounds reasonable. I will do just that.
Okay.
And he scurries on up. Did you point like what direction you want to ping it on the map for me?
If I know how to ping the one on the left, sir. On the right, sir. Our left. They're right.
So
I'm trying to find the ping button.
up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Olivar will walk up to the side of the cliff, and then as he like slaps his hand on it, some extra like little pointy stabby claws just go shink and just like grip into the wall along with his hand, and it just regrips as he just pulls himself up. Same with his feet and knees, just kind of attaching as he goes. You can see the markings left behind.
I'm gonna like drop down to the end and I'm like, all right, Glenn, listen, I need you to, you know, you're a goblin, you're sneaky. I know you got a big hammer and you got you have an even bigger mouth. But, like, I need you to sneak over, hide, and then when we have a chance, I need you to ambush this guy, and I'll give you the signal to come up and like we can subdue this guy and then get him to leave. Okay.
Okay.
If I'm asking you this one thing. All right. I know we've got some shit. I'm asking you this one thing. Can you do that?
I can do that for you, Arthur. I mean, we may not have gotten along throughout our lives, but I'm not a monster. I will do this.
And we're not killing this guy.
Of course not. I'm not interested in killing anybody.
Loco Coco and Paladin say, we'll be back. And kind of like, they're like looking at you like pretty apprehensively, and they start to make their way back to Palm Dreams. Will you guys give me a moment here to kick the cats out of this room?
I have
So-
two
Wow.
questions though.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait.
Animal abuse.
I was gonna say, first one, does zombie have to roll for stealth? And 2, if he is successful in that stealth, can he essentially cover himself in sand like a hog-nosed snake? like under the sand.
Oh my god. Yes.
With like a little breathing hole.
Just let him do his best.
We can certainly try that.
Okay, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go on ahead. I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna make it a DC 17. Zombie can go on ahead and roll that.
He has advantage though. He's a goblin, right? He's got advantage on stealth rolls.
So it'd be 1d20 plus your stealth. Go on ahead and make that roll. If you have advantage, go on ahead and roll at advantage. If it's like a feat that you have, let me go on ahead and expel the cats. Okay, so you rolled a 7 on that roll. I'm gonna say you get like halfway burying yourself. Like you get like your hips covered.
Jesus Christ.
I put my hand up on my hip when I dip.
And you're kind of like, and maybe you get distracted halfway through covering yourself in sand, and instead of like fully covering yourself, you make like a mermaid tail out of sand.
Look, I'm buried in the sand. They won't even know I'm a goblin.
Okay, I think you need to do a little bit better. I think you just need to go like hide behind a rock or something. Just go.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go on ahead and you don't have to make a roll to hide behind a rock.
Well, I'm trying to determine where I can hide that's within 40 feet of
Echo.
Echo
Can move wherever he wants to as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess I'll be
I'll
like
just
right
put
here.
right here. Yeah. Can
I feel
you
like
see
that's a decent
Boulevard?
triangle, right? And well, it's not within 40 feet of me,
Oh,
but
that's fine. I'll go right here. Right here is good. Right here is solid. And then how much range does Oliver have? Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, sir. You're muted, by the way, Andy. Love you.
Okay.
I said if you're gonna be over there, I'll be over here then.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to swap over to Damu and Handuin. You guys never left town. I'm gonna say Handuin, or no, Damu, you send a message to Dogma. You send a direct message to Dogma. What do you say?
I'll probably just say, hey, so we made a plan. We are going to distract and take away Black Bull out of the picture while me and Honduin make haste to rescue the people who are captives. If you could come help with us or help us with that, that would be greatly appreciated, or somehow help round them up and get them into one place so that we can transport them easily.
You get a message back that says, currently rigging explosives. Talk back later.
Oh, jeez.
Sure.
Okay.
Great. So it's just us. Wee.
Echo boom.
It go boom.
Big
Go
bada
big
boom.
What'd she say
Bada
back,
bing.
Damu?
She said she's rigging explosives?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. I wish I was.
Let's head over there,
Yeah.
like post haste.
Sure.
But like maybe stealthily. We don't want to draw too much attention before the 4th
Absolutely.
of July.
Yes.
Could we approach this area stealthily, Mr. DM?
Which area are you referring to? Are you referring to the area that Echo, Rex, and Olivar are in, or the area that Dogma is in?
Dogma.
Dogma? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We don't want to deviate from the plan immediately.
Right.
Okay. You guys find yourselves
You may find yourselves.
in like the mine area, and you do notice that there are quite a few like guards around. So go on ahead and roll me some stealth checks.
Okay.
DC 10.
14.
Yeah, I think I had a 14 pre-rolled. So I rolled it when we were talking about going stealth, but I can roll it again if you want me to
Nope,
as
that's
well. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you find Dogma and Delia. You find them at this set of barrels. And when you inspect these barrels, you notice that they are explosive barrels. These are barrels that have been programmed to explode. But there is something else that is kind of interesting about them. And it's that this area of the mines looks like it is a makeshift armory.
Okay. What kind of arms and armor are we
Right.
talking?
Yeah, so this looks like it would be extra ammunition, arrows, chainmail armor, stuff that, if for whatever reason regular arms were not enough to deal with slaves, that the Marauders could come in here and take care of the problem.
Interesting.
Or maybe if there was an issue outside of the mines and people needed to be more armed than they were to go deal with that, that would be a place where they would go to get that stuff and then head out to the battlefield.
Roger.
It's
Okay.
Definitely a good place for explosive barrels.
I agree. Cut them off from their resources.
Right?
Yeah, it's a
I'm
good
just
spot.
gonna try and like hail Delia and Dogma over to us so we can kind of figure out like what the fuck is going on, what their plan is, and like how many explosive barrels they've got, so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Right.
You see like 4 or 5 explosive barrels, and they're like kind of whispering to each other, and Dogma is really doing most of the work, and you can kind of see she's like twisting fuses, and she kind of catches you out of the corner of her eye. She goes, she doesn't really look up, you know, she just kind of glances at you and goes, so you're meeting the Black Bull in open combat?
So far, that's part of the plan, but more or less, we want to get him out of the city, away from the majority of his marauders. I'm not sure what exactly the other 3 are going to get up to, but obviously we have open communications. We also met up with a couple people that seem to be on our side as well. Dogma, do you know a player by the name of Bunksy?
Head of the Crafters Guild?
Correct. Yes, that Bunksy. Turns out he's got a bone to pick with the Black Bull, and he sent over 2 of his compatriots, Pally Din and Coco Loco, to try and dispatch of Black Bull, but those 2 had actually found themselves way out of their own depth. When we met them, they were more than excited to try and hatch a plan with us. So we thought, send those 2 over with the other 3 of the 12 fingers, and we could come and assist you both, make sure that this goes without a hitch. So, that being said, you've got 2 very capable fighters. What do you need?
So she starts resuming twiddling with the stuff and running like a lion. She goes, honestly, our plan, and she looks up, was to blow up their supplies and in the chaos try to run people out. But she puts it down for a second. If for some reason the Black Bull gets in over his depth, wouldn't he call for reinforcements?
Surely, but it'll take him time to get there, don't you think? How much time do you think that it would take for the marauders that are here in the mines to actually try and get word out to Black Bull? How difficult would it be to try and get a hold of someone that's not where they should be?
It might be 20 minutes.
Oh,
But-
20 minutes is a good amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of goes back to working on the fuse. could. Now, it might be one of those situations where you have to make sure the Black Bull is overwhelmed. If you're able to rout him, we can take care of making sure his reinforcements don't arrive.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point, I think that Hanwin's is going to be very much in his head trying to think as fast as he can. So if Damu has anything in her mind that she can think of, like 100%, because I'm trying to run. Yeah, I'm trying to run through every goddamn scenario here.
Yep, I'm
'Cause the
chesting
thing
right
is
now.
that, yeah, as far as chess goes, I think JB, thinking about it logically and like as much as he knows, 2 more people, Damu and Hanwin, with those 2 isn't gonna make up too much. With that group. We don't know how big the raiding parties are. We don't know how powerful they are. They've got Echo, who's a healer, and they're both massive damage dealers. So like they should be fine. We're the Dexy folk. We can go really, really well, like toe to toe, 1-on-1. We're not great for crowds, so like
They're
we
better
can
suited
sneak-
for that situation.
yeah, we can sneak in and sneak out very easily. So
I think
I
our main
think
goal
that-
is getting people out, mostly.
yeah, I think that's going to be the right decision there. We don't have the forces to overwhelm. That's for certain.
Absolutely not. And that's why I think relocating him would be kind of what they're planning on doing, is sort of your best bet here, because you're pulling him away from a group that could overwhelm them, even though they are powerful enough themselves, and 2, you're pulling him away from a situation where we are also trying to save people and pull them out of said place at the same time. So it's, I don't know.
There's one other thing that we could try. There's a different way that you can overwhelm someone than with manpower, and that is mentally.
Yep.
What do we have here for explosives? Is there just enough for this fucking house,
Yeah, so...
or this mine rather?
Yeah, like this portion of the mine you're in, it would be enough to, like, blow this up. And she goes, yeah, there's enough here for this. We've already got some set up in the workshops and in the square and in the tavern. And she kind of, like, is kind of, it should be quite the kaboom.
That's good. That definitely narrows down what I was thinking. Then they shouldn't know exactly where the threat is, so that should do enough for overwhelming. Dogma, where are your guild members?
Just to clarify, are you talking about the ones who were taken, or...
Yeah.
I believe so, right?
Okay, just the ones who were taken. So yeah, the 2 were taken.
Yeah.
Currently, they're in the slums. Delia had wild shaped and got eyes on them earlier. Escape route, I think, would be best. And she stops for a second. Is if you can get them out to the abandoned huts, it's more defendable out there. If you're able to get them across the river.
Makes sense. We can try and sneak them, I guess.
Mhm.
Group them and kind of herd like sheep almost, if you will.
Yeah, they're not going to have any equipment or any weapons, so we need to stay within city bounds and out of sight. And we're going to be their only fucking protection, other than, like some bare fists. They're going to be throwing 5s at most for damage, so...
Right. Are we just getting those 2, or are we getting everybody?
Should probably focus on getting everybody out if we have the chance.
That's a lot of people, I feel like.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But if all the explosions are everywhere but there,
It's a lot of spread focus and spread
Yeah.
forces. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. We use that as a distraction to kind of...
real quick, DM, can you pull up the city map for Q and I?
Yes.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, right along the riverbank, using all the buildings there. It's gonna get dicey in the northern section there, where there's less buildings.
Well, there's nothing, right?
Right.
Could we cross first and then
If we
go on the other side?
if we cross first, Danny, that outer building there, the lone one on the road there,
Which one?
northwest section of the city.
That little
this
itty bitty
here?
one.
Nope, northwest, opposite side.
Yes.
There you
Mm-hmm.
go. Is it safe to assume that the outer pointed edge that is touching the road there, would that be the boundary for Palm Dreams, or is it before that?
Yeah, I would say that would be like the outer boundary.
Okay,
Cool.
that's what we need to do then. We need to get to that road.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the workshop? Okay, workshops are way over there. It's going to pull everyone to the southern half of the city, and out there. So really coming up and doing a northwest to northeast kind of semicircle there. Yeah, definitely the best choice. So if we can get to that road, get across the river, and then just go right around. Is it
Straight up
nighttime
up.
currently?
Yes.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Alright.
Can you real quick for me, Mendachi? Use the freehand tool of Roll20 and
Gotcha.
draw me like the path.
Okay. Can you stop me if you don't like what I'm doing? Okay.
I think we're in the same boat right now, so go ahead.
All right. So it's kind of thin, so I'm gonna have to draw it here. This would be our starting point where we would corral.
In
if
the
I can-
mines.
I'm drawing on the map, man.
Oh, I see it. Up in the
Here, let me-
slums.
let me
There's a
see if
big
I can-
blue blob right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see you in the slum. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It took a
Okay.
minute to load, so you're good.
Yeah. Okay. And then, sorry, this kind of sucks ball and cock. So it's gonna take a minute to load. The anticipation.
I think you're on the right path if you just follow what you're doing. Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So yeah, you guys would like go from the slums, cross the bridge.
Yeah.
And then, like,
pretty much
start-
corral the people.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And I went ahead. I rolled 3d10s. You guys are gonna have to deal with 25 people, so we'll figure that out as we come to it.
Sure.
So we've
Take
got
it back.
that.
Yeah.
We've got that plan. Let's go on ahead and swap back to our brave soldiers who are playing bait. You guys are kind of sitting for a little while, and are you doing anything to pass the time?
Can I get Billy out?
Sure. Yeah.
Billy do be out. I need a
Okay.
sick icon, so that way I can ride. I like mount Billy
Mhm.
and ride him into battle.
Real quick, before we get like real deep into combat, I just want to give Andy Falco some recognition here for doing all sorts of macro stuff for combat that'll hopefully make our combat encounters way more smoother. So appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming from the south is Paladin, Locomoco, and this small entourage with the Black Bull. The Black Bull is a massive character, or massive player. He is an orc, and it becomes immediately apparent why he is taking this moniker. He is wearing plate armor that is brushed black. There's like some gold trimming along it, and he's got this big helmet that has horns that swoop out. He walks very, very confidently. He has this big shield on his arm, and he is whipping kind of twirling this very long spear You'd actually recognize it as a boar spear.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Interesting.
and kind of just, yeah. He's got behind him Desert Fox, who is less impressive in terms of stature. He is a human player. And you notice that he isn't really armored and isn't really carrying any weapons, though it does seem like he has something up his sleeve. He kind of like holds his sleeves kind of together. And then he's got just two other, like, Steven Sternback and Flynn Flapple are pretty
Say
generic.
that name one more time, please.
Flynn Flapple Slap.
I just love it so much.
Yeah, they're pretty unremarkable. But they're approaching from the south as a group, and you can hear Loco Coco. I'm doing that. I'm hungry. Can you guys tell? I want a Loco Moco.
He's hangry.
Yo, poco loco.
You make me un poco loco. Please
but-
don't sue us, Disney.
You can hear Loco Coco telling the Black Bull, look, he's like right there. Can you believe he's just chilling? And Black Bull is like, it has like this deep kind of voice. Oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on that cubic gate.
Oh,
Does he know my friends, the dorks?
Are you assuming all orc players know each other?
Do they not?
Whoa.
We have a lot to unpack.
can you spell his name for me, please?
Which one?
Is it Black Bowl?
Yeah, the Black Bull.
Can you spell Flynn Flapple
Okay, like bowl as in like BOWL
No,
or bowl as in BULL?
Yes.
Okay,
B-U-L-L.
thank you for the clarification. I was thinking black bowl, like a water bowl,
Ooh.
and I'm like,
That is a
is it
significant.
because he has like a bowl cut? Like I was confused.
That is a significantly less intimidating name.
That's the whole time. The whole time, that's what I was thinking. Black bowl. Sorry,
You okay there, zombie?
tell me I'm wrong.
Wait, did everyone else think the same thing?
No, I thought it was BL, like bull, like
The animal.
The animal. And when you said he had a spear, I thought he had like the two-pronged spear, like a trident, but not.
No. Hold on one second.
Yeah, it's called a Biden, and yes, also a bowl.
Same bull.
Damn, I'm the only one, huh?
Blame the Midwestern in us. We want to say bowl when we say, "Hey, can I have a bowl of spaghetti?"
Can I get a bowl of spaghetti or a bowl of chili with that cinnamon roll there, bud?
Yeah. How about
Oh,
a
that
bowl?
sounds so good. I don't care if it's like 90 degrees out. That sounds fucking delicious right now. Echo, what do you say in response?
Well, I don't think that you really deserve the cubic gate. But listen, I wanted you to come out here. Like I came here, essentially just to challenge you. Because like what you're doing out here is not very copacetic, man. And I'm sure you know I have the cubic gate, so you know who I am and who I'm like a part of. So like we're kind of a big deal right now, and like you're not being a great guy. Anything from that? No.
He he looks around at his friends. Just, look at the cojones on this one. Oh, I'm not being a good guy, huh? I'm not being a good guy. As
You're
far
not.
as I'm concerned, out here, I am the law. I am the one who says what is right and wrong. You, out here in the desert, alone, You are nothing. I tell you what, give me the cubic gate now, or you can die out here.
How about you fight me one-on-one for this cubic gate?
He looks you up and down. No.
Why?
Because
You afraid
either
you'd lose?
we steal your stuff, send you out into the desert to die, I kill you in one-on-one combat, or I don't even break a sweat, and we all kill you right now and take what I want anyways.
I mean, I don't think you can get to me in the time that it takes for me to activate this cubic gate and get the hell out of here. So I think you have a choice here of like fighting me fair one-on-one and getting this cube if I lose. Response.
Yeah, hold on.
You can do it, I believe in you.
I think I'd like to prep an action to pop my bow off if he kind of just dishonors this whole thing and starts to essentially go forward.
Yeah.
Or approach, yeah.
If they pop a PvP flag, the game won't let him be too
I think
cheaty.
this is
You guys are out in like the wildy. Right?
yeah,
Oh,
we're we're in combat zone, so
We're all flagged, right? For PvP?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. So
you're crouched right now, so your nameplate and stuff like is like mostly transparent.
Yeah. So here's what's gonna happen. The Black Bull, just the idea of going one-on-one combat with you is incredibly laughable to him. And so he is just uncontrollably laughing. He takes a second. He composes himself. And he flacks his spear against his shield twice. Ding dong. And in an instant, as quick as the clangs come by, Steven Sternback lets loose a bolt from his crossbow, aimed right at Billy.
Oh, since they acted
Roll
aggressively,
it.
can I pop off on one of them?
1 second.
Okay.
1 second.
I swear to God.
Let's get this
Don't
roll.
hurt my fucking
Billy. Nice
You hurt my fucking go. It's gonna be a fucking problem.
It was nice knowing you, Billy.
It's not.
It's a 10 hit.
Does a 10 hit? No, fuck you. Eat shit. Touch my goat. AC of 12, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he lets loose this bolt, and it the bolt clangs against Billy's armor.
Can I slap it away with my staff?
Sure, real cool.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It ricochets off the armor. That's good to me.
Okay. Yeah, so it ricochets off the armor, and Indy,
Did you
what?
just
Oh, go
just
ahead.
try to hurt my goat?
And Steven kind of looks. I swear, boss, I thought I shot it. I shot the crossbow. I aimed at the goal. I don't know what.
Oh my fucking god.
That's great.
I love you, Steven. I'm a Steven fan.
I'm a Steven
my
Stan. I'm a Steven Stan.
I believe Olivar was ready to action to
Yeah.
eat a bolt into this guy's
Any
fucking dome.
aggressors that stepped out of line, essentially. Which, sorry, Steve.
All right,
Sorry,
going ahead. You can roll your damage or roll your attack roll.
I'll try to be sneaky so they maybe don't notice where it comes from, but I don't really know how that shit works. And also, I'm gigantic.
You're not
So-
very sneaky, and your bow is not very sneaky. And,
Yeah, my stealth is so bad, dude.
Yeah. So it's about an 80-foot shot for you.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
shoot someone closer.
I'm gonna try to select the target. 80 feet is fine. I think it's 120 or something is my normal range for the great bow.
Okay.
Kneecap this asshole.
Oh, it did. It did select it. Nice. 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
21.
Was okay? Yeah, 21 to hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
And then they're gonna take 14 damage as this piece of rebar just comes through the air and just pops them right in the wherever.
Indy, ask what or say what you're gonna say.
Oh, I was just asking if you want me to roll any kind of really sad stealth rolls to stay hidden after that shot.
Yes,
It's
please.
real bad. Okay.
I believe in you. It's gonna be 2 nat 20s.
Well, I got a -1, so we'll see. I don't think I was gonna do it, dude. I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah. So, right, you let loose this giant arrow. It nails this guy, right? He lets loose like a really loud like as he like gets just blasted by this arrow. And Flynn and Desert Fox both look at the direction that the arrow came from and yell, "Sniper!" Like it's COD.
Call of Duty.
There's just up there like
300 degrees northwest.
Activision, don't sue us.
And the Black Bull looks and sees Olivar. He laughs. He goes, "Oh, I love a good fight." And he points at you, Echo, with his spear, and he goes, "You are a dead man." And let's go on ahead, and from this point, let's go on ahead and roll.
Let's roll initiative.
Let's do the first round of combat here, and then we're gonna go back to Damu and.
Nice. Yes, Papa.
All right. Starting with Mr. Green Elite, it is your turn. What are you going to do, Echo?
I am going to fuck the guy up.
Okay, you're gonna attack Steven.
Attack Billy.
Good
Yes.
save.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna hit him with a guiding bolt.
With a guiding bolt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That means I need to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
No. I roll an attack. That is a 10 hit.
A 10 does not hit.
Yikes. Okay. That's all I can do.
Yes. All right, and then that brings us to Rex. Rex, your turn.
We have not baited them in enough for me to do anything specifically amazing. So I just wanted to check something
You
here.
can totally hold an action if you want.
Well,
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could sneak around the. I should have. I should have
the
placed.
signal.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I haven't gotten the signal yet. So I guess I'll hold an action for now. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I have. It's Billy's action either, but that's alright. I don't think he do anything.
Other than move.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you just going to like prepare to charge or something like that, zombie?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare to like charge in and save Echo if he needs it.
Okay. All right. That's gonna bring us to Olivar.
Oh, okay. Am I able? Oh man, this is a tough one. Am I able to like non-lethally take down one of these characters with my bow if I do get like a last hit on them sort of situation? Like maybe in the foot or the leg or arm, something like that. You know, enough to make them go unconscious but not die. I know it's weird for an arrow, but
Sure, we could certainly try that.
Okay.
I might have you like roll a death save for that character if you do take them down.
okay.
Just to see if you, just to leave it up to chance to see if Olivar does act like kill somebody.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because he'd like to, you know, preserve their lives if he can. Cool. And you said it's my turn again.
Yeah, it is your turn.
So is there anyone that particularly looks kind of like they're gonna blast some spells, like a iconic or classic caster of sorts? Yeah, in that group.
Yeah, go on ahead and roll a perception.
OT.
DC 13.
Yes, 17 total.
Yeah, so as you're looking at them, I'm gonna say like at this moment is like when they've just started like moving in. You see Desert Fox from his sleeve pull a wand out.
And which one is Desert Fox?
He would be, I think he's the orange one.
I thought he was orange or light blue. Yeah.
Yeah, orange.
Orange?
He's the
We're gonna
one
go with orange? Okay.
Yeah, he's in the back of the group.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pop off 2 shots on them. First attack, 15 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
Oh goodness, 17 damage.
Okay.
13 to hit and 20 damage. And I guess I'll take cover behind, either the ledge if it's high enough, or, a nearby boulder if it's there. But I'm not gonna bother hiding. There's no fucking point.
Yeah. So, yeah, you let loose these 2 arrows, right?
Yeah.
Right, and they, like, Flynn catches one in the ribs, and then like in the shoulder, and he goes down, and like he is like.
I thought it was Desert Fox, but okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Desert Fox. My bad. Yes, Desert Fox. He like goes down, like he is down on the ground. He's not looking great after that. Like you hit him pretty hard. Does that end your turn?
God, I wish I had my cheat sheet. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay. Next is the enemies. First is going to be the Black Bull. He is going to charge at Echo, and he's going to dash as a bonus action and get himself up to. And as he is running towards you, he's not going to attack, but he is going to do what is called wind up. So he is winding up. He's preparing an attack, and that's going to end his turn. Now, Steve is he's going to start. Let me double check the distance here. Yeah, 80. I think he can. He is going to take a shot at Bolivar.
Okay. What kind of cover do I have, by the way, if any?
None.
Since I'm like higher ground. Okay.
Yeah, it's a mesa.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
18 to hit. Does that hit?
It barely misses, or we could say it hits and just kind of grazes off.
Okay. So yeah, it just like it hits your armor, but it's not getting through.
Shink. Just ricochets off somewhere.
Yeah. Other guy, he's gonna do the Flynn Flapple Slap is gonna do the same thing.
I love that name.
Archers.
Oh, yeah. He
Totally hits.
yeah, rolled a 1. And
Shrunk.
yeah, so this is actually a rare glitch that can happen with the crossbows, but the I'm sorry, what's the part that the drawstring on it actually like snaps in half, and so his crossbow is no longer there. But
Just explodes in his hand. The arrow goes into his foot.
nope.
I'm in danger.
Nose.
Yeah. So
My leg.
My leg.
Desert Fox is not happy.
Oh no.
You just absolutely nailed him, right?
Yeah.
He takes his wand out,
Here we go.
points it at you, and yells, "Fireball!"
Oh, wow, that's fucking rude. Jesus.
Yes. He's gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Jesus fucking Christ. He does hate me. That's fair.
A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of fire. Each creature in a 20-foot radius centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So go on ahead and make your spell save DC.
Is it possible for me to pull out my shield and use it as a reaction?
I'm gonna say no. This is too quick.
Okay. This is too quick. Okay. So let's make that save. I have an advantage. Thanks to the Mantle of Spell Resistance, which is pretty dope.
You gotta beat it.
God knows I need it. Oh, no promises. Oops. Oh god, I just rolled 3 and I failed either way. Maybe it won't be that bad.
Maybe it won't be that bad.
17 damage.
That's not that bad.
It's not horrible.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah. So he, like I said, like in the, this is like the moments that have happened here, right? Kind of a step-by-step account of combat. You let loose an arrow. You like hit Steven, right? In that moment, after they've yelled sniper, the Black Bull just charges at Echo. You are really quick on that bow, and you line up 2 more shots and hit Desert Fox really hard. As Desert Fox like goes down, he like pulls out his wand, whips it at you, and yells fireball. And underneath like your feet erupts this massive like funnel of flame, or not funnel of flame, but you know what I mean, like boom. And you, like, how would Olivar take a hit like that, like just coming out from under him?
I imagine he'd probably, try to cross his arms a little, Dragon Ball Z style, to protect his face, I guess. Just be like, yeah, and just, crunch a little in agony, because it's probably seeping through the armor cracks a bit and hitting him pretty hard. He looks very scorched after the smoke and flame clears.
Yeah, looking a little dusty, a little ashy maybe. All right, so that's gonna do combat for the moment. Let's swap to our rescuers, Handuin and Damu. So you guys leave Dogma and Delia at the mine. You guys hear like a massive, or not a massive explosion, but you hear definitely like what sounds like an explosion to the far north, where Echo, Rex, and Olivar are at.
Did they take any explosives with them? I say to Damu.
Did they take? You asked if they took any explosives with them?
Yeah.
I don't think they did. You mean the people who are fighting, or do you mean Dogma?
I mean
and
our
Delia?
friends, where that explosion noise
I don't
came
think-
from.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't think
Let's
they did.
accelerate the plan. Let's get going. I have yeah, let's go.
Wee woo, wee woo. Let's go.
Wee woo, wee woo. So let's swap you guys to.
Sure.
All right. So you guys were. Let me move you guys here to. Right. So I'm gonna say you both are, like, right here. Right. You are moving from the mines. We're gonna make a series of checks here as you are.
Figured.
As you guys are moving towards the slums. First off, if you could, with like the freehand tool, like maybe like a blue or no, I'm sorry, not blue, like a green or a red tool, like red line here. Can you just, what path would you like to take? You guys can take, dip between alleys or whatever. I just wanted to know.
Okay. So quick question to Q. Do we want to go into the city? Like, obviously it's a shorter route.
Right.
But
It looks heavily.
and we're coming from the mine, so it's like going straight forward would be like right where everyone's coming.
Right. Everybody's
from.
coming this way, and we're going that way, and it's kind of one, sus, and two, we're gonna run into everybody in the fucking mouth. So,
Right.
I would say
But
it may.
okay.
I mean, it's kind of like equidistant almost if you look at it
Right.
too, because we'd have to. It kind of almond size the way that we go, so it kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm with going from the taverns up to the slums. If
Yeah,
I'm being
like if we went like, I don't know if my freehand is actually gonna work here, but we'll find out. Like, you want to go like this way,
yes, yeah. hmm
so like here's another option, right?
I like that.
Yeah,
We stay to the.
And
We
then,
go in.
like-
We stay to the outside, and then we dip out as soon as we can.
right. Otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise, yeah, like we could. I mean, if we don't see a lot of people, like when we stay right here at the Y, boom,
MCA.
we could choose to go here, and then see where our luck leads us here.
Agreed.
So like,
Hey, I think it's dependent on what exists in that space. I think we go
Yeah.
year by year, but we have a general idea of where we want to go. Does that sound fair?
yeah, for sure. Because like this is obviously from the DM. Can I get a general idea as far as time? Like this one being I'm gonna use shapes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call this path X.
Mm-hmm.
This one is path circle,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one that would end up like going like that,
Mm-hmm.
we'll call this path triangle.
Okay.
What is the time difference between each of these?
Yeah, path X would probably be like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and then like 15 minutes respectively, going left to right.
Okay, so triangle's 5, circle's 7,
No,
and then
no,
X
no,
is
no.
15.
No, X is shorter. X is 5, circle is like 7, and triangle is like 15.
Oh, so it's actually faster to just stay out of the city.
Yeah, because you're not having to account for like foot traffic and like going between stalls and then all sorts of stuff like that. If you were going through like the center of the city, you'd have to account for like the population that is there, the crowd that you'd have to move through without being suspicious, right?
All right, that definitely solves it for us then. The
Don't be
easiest way is
suspicious.
also the fastest one. So let's go ahead and go with X.
Marks the spot, baby. That's treasure. Let's go.
Let go. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and sneaky the whole time.
Yeah, I like sneaky.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna go on ahead, and we're just going to. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The first, I want you guys to roll me 3 stealth checks, and just going ahead and beat all 3 numbers that we have there. We have a 7, 6, and a 10. Time move.
Oh,
Pass.
well. Yeah, I got a 12, a 19, and a 9.
Okay.
17, 25, and 13.
Okay. So, it's on the last little bit. Handuin. You are almost there, almost in the slums, and you hear some guy. Hey, I know you. You don't.
What is it? Oh,
You okay there?
yeah. What's Scrungo look like? This man's definitely a Scrungo.
He's definitely a marauder.
Fantastic. So he says this from behind?
Yeah. He's. You don't look like no marauder. You don't look like anyone who's supposed to be around here.
Look at him real quick up and down. How heavily armored is this man?
He's wearing studded armor, and he's
Okay.
got a weapon on him.
Sounds good. I'm going to approach this man and say, I'm actually a merchant. Literally just got in tonight. I have no idea. And activate astral arms right the fuck now. Give me a dexterity save.
Throw him.
So good.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
All right. 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you bitch. Okay, so you just barely made it.
Mm-hmm.
And so since you made it, I can't see if it says that you actually take anything. I don't know if you take anything at all. So that's pretty cool. Fuck.
Do I need to look at your characters?
This bonus action, you can spend 1 key point and summon your arms down. So when you do so against a creature in your choice, you can see within 10 feet must succeed on dexterity saving throw or take. Okay, so I mean it just says or take, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that it doesn't take half at all. So nothing, and immediately going to just open them up. with my arms, with my
Okay.
crazy, massive digital glitching arms.
Okay.
All right. First one is a 17 to hit,
That hits.
and the second one is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and these are all force damage.
Okay.
So for damages, we have a grand total of 13 force damage, and activating the arms was a bonus action.
Mhm.
So
Real quick question.
I cannot do anything past that. Yes.
Are you hitting to kill, hitting to knock out? What do you?
I'm hoping to knock out because, like, I want to use this force damage to concuss.
Okay. Yeah. So you let loose, just like give him like a quick 1-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he makes a funny noise, like, ah, and like he's on the ground.
Oh,
night.
like he's done?
Yep, just snoring away.
Okay. What were you saying, Q?
I said good night, sleepies.
All right. And I'm just getting, for flavor's sense, right after that, I'll be like, we need to go. And I'm going to use a key point in Step of the Wind.
Okay.
Wait.
And away I go. I think, let's see here.
Damu just ends up being on, I guess, using all fours and just kind of leaping and trying to double dash with him. Kind of catch
Double
up.
dash Mario Kart style. Yeah, I'm going to hop and jump and, yeah, at 50 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that
You on
gets
the
you
way?
guys into the slums.
Let's go.
Let me ask you guys right now. I'm looking at the
All right.
recording time here. We're like an hour 20 on this recording.
Mhm.
Do we want a quick break and then come back?
Ooh, I think we oh man, I think we should. It's been a minute.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, let's go on ahead and take a quick break then. Thank you for watching VRCana. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Danny K. I have my players with me, like Mendachi,
Dungeons and Dragons is so fun.
Zombie Potion,
I have my AC on now because I was burning up.
and Mr. Green Elite,
I need some caffeine.
Indie Falco 64,
It's a me.
Quasar.exe.
Yahoo!
Thank you for watching and listening. Our character art is done by the lovely and talented Jezza Rose. Go check her out on Twitter. All sounds come from Zapsplat and SyrinScape. Check us out on Twitter. Green Elite, hit him with that Twitter because I haven't promoted it yet.
At Next Nothing PC. Check it out. Sweet.
Hell yeah. If check us out next week to what will hopefully be the conclusion to this exciting episode. If you're joining us live, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. Until next week, stay safe, stay healthy, keep fighting the good fights, and we'll see you when we see you.